I've come to believe over the last year that people, more than even fearing death, we're such a tribalistic people that they fear being kicked out of their tribe. And so you accept anything because now republicanism or conservatism or Trumpism becomes your identity. And so you're going to stay.
The most powerful social force is the need to be accepted. Being part of a group can drive people to extremes. Right-wingers have been shunned by mainstream society for being mean, racist, homophobic, and horrible people to be around. Then someone like Trump comes along and unites them, tells them they don't need to change because their hate is justified, and he says he loves them. The result is a cult, and his followers will do anything to preserve his acceptance. This is Rebel HQ. I'm Sandee Lovas. Soon-to-be former Illinois Congressman Adam Kinzinger is part of the January 6th committee hearings and is one of the few remaining principled Republicans. Almost got you there, eh?
You said, I decided to vote for him in 2020. That way I can say with a straight face, I voted for him. I know he's not going to win, but I can say I did it, and so I have credit with the base. But you told the Post you felt, quote, dirty casting that ballot.
He didn't vote for Trump in 2016 because he didn't think Trump would win. He voted for Trump in 2020 because he thought Trump would win. Sure, he claims it made him feel bad to vote for Trump, but if Trump had won, he'd be kissing his Cheeto rash like every other Republican. Even if he truly believed Trump was going to lose, his vote for Trump was a statement. Adam voted with Trump 90% of the time, and it wasn't until after Trump's loss that he spoke out against him. All the stuff Trump was doing was fine while he was winning, but now that he's lost, he's a monster for doing it. Adam made a bet, and the day after the January 6th attack tweeted that the 25th Amendment should be invoked. He thought it was the end of Trump, only it wasn't. And it was too late for him to backtrack after it became clear Trump's cult was here to stay. People like him and Liz Cheney made political calculations and naively thought that after Trump's loss, his influence would be gone. They're in damage control trying to sanitize their image in hopes of finding a place in the Democratic Party, who seem more than happy to accept them so they can say, I can't be partisan. I have a Republican friend. With all of that said, Adam's not wrong about Trump supporters elevating him to godlike stature.
And you have people today that literally, I think in their heart, they may not say it, but they equate Donald Trump with the person of Jesus Christ. And to them, if you even come out against this amazing man, Donald Trump, which, I mean, obviously quite flawed, you are coming out against Jesus, against their Christian values.
Oh, you stumbled a bit there, didn't you?
This amazing man, Donald Trump, which, I mean, obviously quite flawed.
Adam may make it to a day when he doesn't default compliment Trump. By making Trump part of their religion, his supporters can dismiss all the ways in which Trump isn't Christian because it's all in God's plans. Trump lies, cheats, steals, hoards wealth, doesn't care about people being harmed. He's a narcissist, has no loyalty to anyone, and I'm fairly certain has worn cloth made of two different fabrics. Not exactly a reflection of what Christians say their values are, but point that out and you'll be cursed to a hell, which for them probably includes socialism, no gender identities, and free healthcare. So why now? Why is it so many people are willing to believe Trump is on par with Jesus? Because they're desperate for a savior. We're dealing with multiple existential crises. A person can be in denial all they want about them, but they're still feeling the effects. The world is changing. They must adapt to unfamiliar lifestyles. They want to be accepted for who they are and be told someone else will fix all their problems so they don't have to change and can keep their bigoted beliefs. When Trump dies, there's going to be widespread religious panic. Trump supporters' cognitive dissonance is beta tested next level. Trump is their focal point, so they're willing to believe anything he says or does because, after all, it was God's choice, not theirs. This means there's harsh consequences for anyone who doesn't 100% conform and challenges their God's wisdom.
When you go after their religion, that violates the depth of who they are. And I've been kicked out of my tribe, and that's okay.
Kicked out of your tribe? Really? More like kicked out of your clan. For more of my stuff, look for me on social media as Left of the Box. Don't forget to hit buttons and leave comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, get informed, get involved.